You trying to get home? Are you trying to get home? You sure? You need a ride somewhere? Hey, look, we just want to make sure you're all right. We just want to make sure you're all right. Sir, you need to talk to us, okay? Sir.
This is my child. I see this, but it hits different when it's my son. When I see that video, I see my son. That's my child. He's 18. He's huge, but that is my son. That is my baby. And to see him done this way, and I'm constantly on him, RJ, make sure you make good choices in life. I instill good choices. Walk a straight walk. And that night he was walking a straight line, and it landed him a night in jail. 18 years old, he should not have been exposed to a jail cell. Before that night, you can ask him, have you ever been arrested before? And he would honestly be able to say, no. At this point, that answer has changed to yes. He was arrested for something that he should not have even been arrested for. Walking home in the snow from work. He probably rang up groceries for some of those officers' wives or families that night. He stayed over late because there were so many people that called in to work that day because the roads were bad. And they asked him, can you stay over to help us get the store together and ready for the next day? And he said, I'll do it. I got it. I'll do it. They left him. He was one of the last people in the store that night. Everybody else left. The roads were bad. He knew he was walking. He was a 5-minute walk home. He could have called me to come and get him. But he said, Ma, by the time you warmed the car up to come get me, I could have been home. It's a 5-minute walk home. And it just kills me. I'm disturbed inside to know that my child, he's big, this is my child. This is my child. This is my baby. He's big, but this is my baby. And to see him done, arrested, violated the way he was, I moved to Plano for a reason. And that reason backfired on me. I chose to put him in what I felt like was a good area, a good neighborhood. I pay more to live in the area that I live in efforts to give him a better surrounding. And yet the people that I pay taxes to, I pay their salary, they didn't serve him that night. They failed him that night. He worked a late shift. He was rewarded by a night in jail. To me, it eats me up inside. Because like I said, I'm always telling him, good choices, RJ, good choices. I didn't prepare him enough for good choices, but you're still gonna end up in jail behind it. No mom can prepare a child for that. I tell you, make good choices, and he's always, Mom, I'm not doing anything. Mom, I'm not doing anything. And he still ended up in jail. My child sat in jail for a whole night, in a cold jail, for a whole night. After serving his community, that's what he was given, and that it eats me up inside. I'm beyond thought.
The only reason I was walking in the city because the snow was too deep on the side.
Why didn't you just say that? Instead of doing what you're doing. Now look at where we are. Caused a whole lot of something out of nothing, dude. That's all you were doing. Yeah.